Alright, today's video is going to be about the Infernal Star um, event that pops up in the wild. As you can see, right here on the map is where we're located and where it drops. Um, so you come over to the star and you mine it. As you can see on the bottom right, it'll show you the Infernal Star minigame activity and the progress. You have to do this much damage and mining progress to the star. Overall, with everyone there, you personally just have to hit it a certain amount of times before it counts for you. And every time you progress past one of these stages, you get a Wildy stash bag, which you'll see pop up here shortly after this event. The screen will go black and the event will change. And you'll see a little green text here saying, I got a sack of the wild rewards. And then it'll switch to the fight stage, which is where you have to fight pyre fiends. And you just have to do collectively with everybody. You have to kill over 100 of them, but you have to do about 70,000 damage to all of them before the event is over for it to count and for you to get a reward. So that's basically the fight. These are great events to do. There's about 4 of them that are worth doing. The King Black Dragon, the Infernal Star, the Worms, and then also the Tree. The Tree is more of a skill one. King Black Dragon's like a little mini boss fight in the wild over by Demonheim. This one is just a group session of basically mining open a star and then fighting the pirate fiends inside. As you can see, it's a complete clusterfuck. There's so many people here. So much going on. You can barely see what's happening. You just have to make sure you're clicking on the enemies. You'll see around with the health bars that are going down. Obviously, those are the enemies and the damage meters taking. You got to do 70,000 damage, so you got to be at least a level that can dish out 70,000 damage before 100 of them are killed. It takes about, sometimes 3 to 5 minutes from start to end of the event. So this is a real-time video of the event from when you start mining all the way through the fighting. And as you can see, if you're on a populated world, everybody comes and joins in. So yeah, so just basically it's a rinse and repeat. Make sure you're always on the right. Make sure you're hitting that 70,000. You can stop. Apparently the etiquette is after you hit your 70,000 is to pull off and stop attacking, but still stay in the area so you don't get too far out of range. So other people that are late to the party can show up and do their 70,000 damage before all 100 are killed. That's completely up to you if you want to do that or not. They say that's the etiquette of the event, so other people can get a chance to come in and do it. But that's it. It's just a 2-stage event. It's solely reliant on multiple people showing up and doing it. If you were to do this on a low populated world, you might not be able to kill the 100 enemies in time. And it's right in the corner here. It always lands right here in the corner on the wild where I showed it on the map. So it's like directly northeast of the corner of Fort Forinthry. So if you have your fort up, you can just go out and run northeast, or sorry, northwest. And you'll be able to get right to it. But if you just refer back to the video as well, you'll be able to see exactly where I'm standing. I open the map and zoom in and zoom out just so you can see exactly where it starts at. But you can get a lot of good rewards from this. You can get a Draconic Visage, which you add to anti-fire shield, anti-dragon fire shield, which can make it very even, like basically like wearing a super anti-fire potion. So it upgrades your anti-fire. So if you were to fight any kind of dragon with fire, you would take significantly less damage. So like when you would be using it as a swap, though. You wouldn't be wearing it the whole time because you can't do as max damage with a shield on anymore. There's really not a good kit for running shields. It's more like dual wield, two-handers. Even crossbows, you want to run dual wield crossbows, not just a crossbow and a shield. But normally I like to sell them because they're worth like a million point three or a million point four. You can also get a bunch of, you'll see at the end, I'll open up the bags just to show you how much money I get from this event, which is almost over here. You can see it's, like I said, it's complete and utter mayhem with how many people are here. Normally, you can sneak it depending on what level you are. Like I've seen lower levels here, like 70s, 80s. Normally, you want to be over 100 combat level if you're doing this. You're not going to really be pulling aggro and taking damage. It'll be like the people that are doing the higher end damage that'll be pulling aggro. But everyone comes here, and as long as you're doing it as a like a necromancy spec or range spec, you can stand out, or even mage, and then stand out and just do damage. So I'm going to open up my rewards here. As you can see, got a bunch of magic logs. I'll even open up the price checker, throw it all in there for you. So right around a little under 500,000 or over 500,000. So yeah, I mean, you can get a quick half a mil to a mil or even more than that, depending on how lucky your drops are from the sacks. That's it.